Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dota 2. My name is Rob and today we are going to be playing one of my favorite characters, Disruptor. And he is kind of a support nuker. And personally he's one of my favorite because he just has so many different abilities. His Thunder Strike obviously does 3 strikes of certain amount of damage. So it also does a little small AoE, so it's good for taking out creeps. It's also good for harassing heroes. And it scales pretty well. At the end it does what? Let's see, to 375, which isn't bad at all. And then his second one, Glimpse, this is actually a really nice one because it will teleport a hero back to where he was 4 seconds ago. This is good for either ganking heroes, people who tower dive, throwing him back in the tower, or even just, I don't know, getting out of like fight ranges. Somebody's about to one-on-one, you can just teleport them out of there so you're safe. And then of course he has his trapping with kinetic field, which a radius of 300 is pretty nice, and it traps them in there. If they touch the back walls, they become stuck. And of course his ultimate, which is about the same as the actual kinetic field, and it does damage per second. For 5 seconds it does a lot of damage, and it silences. So alright, we got a team. I am going to lane with Phantom Lancer, which actually decided to go for a Soul Ring, which actually isn't that bad because he's just basically going to be spamming Spirit Lance, which is good for harassing. I decided to get Tangos, some Iron Branches, a Magic Stick, Salve, and some Clarity Potions. So I'm just pretty stacked up on items so I can stay in the lanes for a long time. We have Bloodseeker going mid with actually not a bad item. It's going to be doing some damage. It's got some boots. I wish he probably might have got another Tango, or maybe a Salve. And then Drow is going Slippers of Agility. I think she's just going to go for some Mask. And this is, I think, kind of a horrible build. I know she's getting quite a bit of stats. Well, actually it's not that bad. She's just going stat heavy. And then Tusk, it's doing alright. It's got some, yeah, he's not bad. Alright. Now, even though I'm going to be playing support for Phantom Lancer, I'm going to let him get all the last hits. I'm just going to deny and harass. One thing I think I should have done in this match is I let them get that last hit. That was my mistake. I should have got some wards. So Dragon Knight, who just got bracers, this is a horrible idea. He has no survivability. All me and PL have to do is harass him a bit, and he'll either die or he'll be permanently out of the lane and have to walk back every time. Now, for those that didn't see, Ninx decided to actually do a tri-lane at top and gank Tusk, who was pushing too far without his Drow. But overall, he can't really do much. They're both kind of melee characters. And thankfully, Phantom Lancer's getting a lot of hit. Also, looks like he's going straight Dagon. I think he probably should have got more than just one Salve, because once he uses that Salve, neither one of them actually has any survivability in this lane. And I'm just harassing them right now. Let's see, we got Sky Mage going mid, and Sky Mage just went hard bottle, but let's see, is there any runes? There is runes. He's not checking them, sadly. Well, sadly for him, not for us. Sand King, not a bad thing. He's got a wand, got some strength. And Alchemist, horrible. Ring of Regen is probably the worst regen early on for the game because it only does a little bit of regen. And he did make a quick Soul Ring, so I guess that was worth it. But if Drow and actually Tusk played their cards right, they could have prevented him from getting a Soul Ring that early. And so kind of missed it, but Ninx pretty much did his mana burn on me, and that's why I brought the Clarity Potions, because instead of being useless to Phantom Lancer, I am still back in there and I can help him with ganks. And Ninx doesn't have any kind of regen items for mana, so once he's done burning my mana, he'll have none of his own. And PL stunning him. He tried to burn my mana, but he's probably going to die in the process. I hope he survived. And then we're attacking Dragon Knight, and there goes his only Salve. And see, he has no mana, I do have mana, so we're in a much better position. And I should be denying this right here, but I think I was trying to gank. As you can see them kind of sitting there. And yep, PL initiates. Ninx is running a little bit. And I decided to trap him as well as do my combo to ensure he dies. And he could kill me, but he has no mana. So So thankfully I escaped that battle. PL pretty much secured that I was safe. And I should be salving. Yep, salving right now. So as far as survivability goes, we are in a much better position than them. I should have probably dove that, but I figured that Nynx was going to stun me, so it wasn't worth it to lose some HP for a dive that wasn't going to work. Denied that creep. And so far we're in great position. I also decided to buy the courier earlier and upgrade it. I completely forgot to mention that. And my skill builds. So I like to go Thunderstrike first because I like to do a lot of good harassing damage. I always make sure to get one glimpse and one kinetic field, mostly because the time difference in kinetic field is only 0.5 seconds. That usually doesn't matter that much early game. And glimpse is great for either, like I said, ganking people, preventing tower dives, or just getting myself out of sticky situations. Or even PL out of sticky situations. So we decided not to stay too close to the tower because we didn't want to get stunned and possibly damaged by the tower. We have Bloodseeker against... Mage is going to have a really hard time against Bloodseeker, especially since he's not trying to get rune control. Bloodseeker is just dominating him last hit wise. No. And we're back over here. Lane's going pretty smooth for us. PL Soul Ring, he's also getting some HP regen, or MP regen, HP regen, some boots, and harassing Nynx, just making sure he can't set up anything that he wants to. And while he's doing that, I'm denying creeps to make sure he gets no money. And that has to be very frustrating for him. I denied 3 possible creep kills for him. And over at top, Drow and Tusk seem to be really struggling against Sand King and Alchemist, which is very surprising because Tusk can stun, Drow can do lots of damage. And what is Drow getting anyways? She's just going Wraithband. She just wants to get lots of stats in the beginning. Personally, I don't think that's always the best idea. I usually try to rush Shadow Blade so I can be as most effective as possible, but I guess it's good in an early game if she gets last hits, but I don't think she's getting that many. She only got 10, whereas Phantom Lance already has like 18. There he goes. He's harassing Nynx before he got to set up. I decided to do my little combo. I'm not sure if that'll finish him, but... Nope. They're trying to dive me yet again. And I survived barely. And PL cleans up. They're pretty much making kind of a mistake by trying to focus on me because PL is the one who has no regen. For me, I have the actual stick, the magic stick, and I didn't get to show you guys, but I'm bringing a salve and some clarity potions so I can keep my survivability going. I probably should have stuck near PL, but I was kind of worried that mid might come and gank, even though he's sitting right there playing his day, or that Nynx, since he didn't teleport right back, that he might just try to dive and stun me, which he very well could do. And so right now, PL is just free farming. I got my salve and my clarity potion, which I pop right there. So I am back in the battle. PL has already got his Phantom Edge, which does quite a bit. And as always, I forgot to mention, I upgrade against Thunderstrike to 3, so now I am doing 300 damage per harass, which is quite a bit now. And there we go, stunning him, and that damage should finish him off. And that was my mistake. I should not have stolen that kill from PL. I should let him get as fat as possible. I did end up typing an apology, and he said it was cool, so it's no big deal, but that gold really should have went to him. And looks like Tusk and Alchemist just pretty much exchanged. We did tell them that Nynx was missing, but I guess even though we've been warning them every time there's a missing, they really didn't heed our warnings that well, and they end up getting ganked a lot. So right now we're actually free to farm, which is beautiful for PL. That's pretty much what he wants. And Bloodseeker has been able to pretty much hold Sky Mage down. I mean, he's got 16 last hits, but compared to his 30, 17 denies. Bloodseeker's been doing a great job of pretty much keeping him in line. And again, let's see, runes. Again, there's Illusion Rune. This guy, either they need wards, or they need something. They don't even have a courier. That is really bad. No wonder they're struggling heavily. no courier plus bad starting items, which they had no survivability. They're just in a tough spot altogether. And I decided to pop my second clarity potion. I wanted to, now that I have my ultimate, which like I said, it creates a big old storm at a pretty decent range. It does a lot of damage per second, and it silences. And Alchemist was trying to come around to gank us, but I caught him midway with full mana and pretty much destroyed him. Now I am a little bit low on mana now, and I decided instead of buying another clarity potion, I was just going to wait a little bit longer and get my mana boots. Because I'm about 200 gold away. Even though I'm letting PL get all the last hits, it shouldn't take too long. But looks like they are gathering to dive us. Top did not tell us they were missing, but I could kind of tell, and this was our mistake. When they're all missing and top is pushing 3, we thought they were going to go for them, but instead they decided to go for us. So at first I thought, oh yeah, they went everybody in there, but they still didn't kill PL, they just killed me, which is weird that they always keep diving for me instead of PL. But yeah, he made it out there, and I made sure the courier was safe because he was sending it right to them. So this way he'd get his Vlads, which is what he's going to do. There you go. Give the courier to you. There you go. Now he's got his Vlads. And they are attacking our bottom tower, but pretty soon I'm going to teleport in there to help. Now, I was waiting to see what they were going to do, and once I saw that pink was leaving, I knew my chance was open, because the only guy who can really stun me too hard or drain my mana was him. So I decided to open with my ultimate, kind of silence them and throw them off so they back up. But surprisingly enough, he did not back up, so I just kept chasing him. And here we go. Glimpse. Perfect for ganking people trying to run away. It's pretty much the best way to use it, is that if somebody's running away, use it to pretty much catch them back in their position. And now he's dead. I decided to trap, but I'm surprised that... Okay, there's a couple mistakes there. First off, my kinetic field did not trap Sand King. I did not get it up soon enough. But also, Sand King decided to try to stun Phantom Lancer instead of keep going, which he might have made it. Because Phantom Lancer, probably not. Actually, yeah. He didn't have enough for his Spirit Lance, so he could have probably made it if he just kept running instead of trying to stun him. Or even try to just go that way. So I decided to get my mana boots. And since I decided I have my mana boots, I'm also going to be going for my mech. As you can see in the build I decided to choose, they strongly recommended I get wards, and strangely enough I didn't. It turned out okay this match, but since we didn't really have any other supports besides me, or anybody really playing support, I really should have got wards. These guys were extending way too far. And Tusk dove in there when he shouldn't have. I mean, he got the kill for Sand King. But I don't think it's going to be worth it, since both him and Drow are probably going to die. Drow could actually have soloed the mage right here. I mean, he didn't have that much mana, and you had full silence. Drow could have won this battle over here. Drow did not have to pretty much lose that battle. Tusk was pretty much done. But Drow could at least kill the Sky Mage. So me and PL decided we're going to go up there and pretty much gank them. But I told us we shouldn't probably go in the river just in case they were the high ground. I didn't want them to get the jump on us. But they were gone. So we did the only smart thing. We decided to roam around and see if we can get them. Disruptor with PL is actually a very good combo, because PL, while he does have a slow, he likes to be able to finish people off, and Disruptor's trap ability, pretty much, his kinetic field, allows him to do just that. I can also silence and trap people back if they get away from us. So it's a really deadly combo. And we see Sand King right here with that haste rune. He is deadly. I trap Sand King in. And since he did his little thing right there, I decided to ult him so his sandstorm wouldn't be effective anymore. And Sand King is no more. You can see Ninx is trying to get a kill on me, which is smart because I don't have that much health. Well, I mean, I don't have that much survivability compared to PL, but he saw me with PL and with my allies. He didn't really get his chance. He tried to force it right here, but Tusk just ended up rolling us over to him, and yeah, stun, block, trapped, he's dead. And he got uppercutted. And now PL, how many kills does he have already? He has 8 kills already. It's only 13 minutes into the match, and he already has 8 kills. He has half the kills on the team. That is very bad for the other team, because he's probably going to go... Yeah, he's going for a Diffusal Blade. So, I saw them up here, but I told him not to engage them. I told him let's instead just push some lanes. And I saw that Dragon Knight was sitting over here. I could easily solo him, because he doesn't have any items, really. He has Soul Ring, which is not going to help him against me, really. Just gives him extra mana, and Bracer doesn't do enough. I was a little low on mana, but I had my mana boots right there. And so I'm pushing this right there while Dragon Knight's buying on the shop. They ended up killing Alchemist, and here goes Sand King. Without me there, they can't actually stop that Sandstorm, so they all just stood around him for some reason. And Sky Mage got messed up. Nynx is doing a good job of trying to clean up, and that double stun they both have, because they both have spikes in the ground, it's pretty tough. Nynx did smart by using the spikes. And, oh shit, Alchemist is coming to clean up. And he does. PL dies, and Tusk was able to at least kill Nynx, but really, let's see, we killed 1, 2, 3, 4 as opposed to 3. I mean, if Tusk dies, it's going to be a straight even loss, which he is. He's going to die. Oh wait, he juked him! Oh my god, he actually juked him! Alchemist got juked so bad by a slow-ass Tusk. And you have me over here with Dragon Knight. I'm denying some of his kills, and he's backing up once he sees somebody. But I decided to probably glimpse him back, but I don't think I could. I wanted to glimpse him back, and this was bad move by me and Drow. They were all missing, and we got baited so hard. I tried to ult to see if I could save myself, but there was no chance. I probably could have glimpsed myself and got out of there, but it was just bad. Me and Drow, we got baited really hard. That was a big mistake by us. And right now, I mean, we're doing okay. We do have more kills, but it's all just with PL. And, oh, let's see, Bloodseeker. Okay, this is a bad mistake by Bloodseeker, because he's going part Vlad, but then he also has a Javelin, so he's probably trying to go Monkey King Bar. And he was able to get away, but PL is probably not going to make this. I mean, they have way too many stuns. And, yeah, he's getting messed up. Bloodseeker's trying to see if he can pick anybody off. I think he's waiting for Rupture. No, his Rupture ain't get ready. Tusk thankfully saves PL, does his Walrus Punch, but he's probably dead. And, oh, never mind, Drow came to fix. Now, while my team's engaging this big old battle, I decided to push some lanes, as I was probably not going to make it in time to really do any damage. So I decided it'd be best to push mid. That way, if my team wants to swing to mid, we can push it really hard. And, I mean, they're down 3 heroes, so now's a good time to push. They're pushing bottom, which, I mean, we already took out all the tier 1s, so I guess it's a good idea to push bot. Now, I saw Sand King over here, and I wasn't sure where the Sky Mage was, so I really, really didn't want to get dived. Because you can see Sky Mage is coming up from the bottom. He would have ganked me if I tried to push Sand King really hard. And he ended up bottling a double damage. But I ran into him. He tried to engage me, and that was a mistake, because when he tried to nuke me, I just silenced him with my ultimate, and he died. And his bottle might activate by the time he gets there. He probably won't get to use it the way he wanted to. And we saw Sand King. He tried to help out his buddy, but it was too late. And, see, glimpsed him right there. And I used my ultimate, so I couldn't use it again. And he stunned us, which was stupid. We should not have grabbed it next to him. And I tried to connect field him as a last-ditch effort, and that was bad. So I tried at very last to Thunderstrike him, and ooh, he had, what did he have? Oh, he used his wand to save him. Very smart move by Sand King. And Drow, of course, has a silence, but is not using it. Drow did not use her silence. Very poor choice by her. And now I decided I'm going to go down there and help my allies. That was a very poor kinetic field. Very poor. I decided to back up because I thought Alchemist was trying to aim that at me, and I didn't know if his allies were waiting in the wing.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So he ended up getting away, I believe. I did end up finishing my mech, And I forgot to mention this as well, guys. My apologies. I did glimpse him right there to try to get a little combo. As you can see, Tusk jumped in. I was getting ganked by Nynx, and Mage pretty much comboed me. But to be honest, the fact that they wasted 2 ults on a support really isn't too bad. Walrus ended up doing a Walrus punch on a creep, and now that turned very ugly for us. So I believe... yeah. Okay, guys, sorry, I did not talk about the move list. I'm doing a very poor job of talking about Disruptor. So I max out Thunderstrike first, and then I max out Kinetic Field, that way I can trap people longer. And then I also do Static Storm. I actually don't like to do Glimpse too much, because the cast range it does is a lot longer, which means you can grab people a lot further and pull them a lot further back. But sometimes it overshoots it. You have to kind of judge it correctly, and if you overshoot it, it's going to mess up a game completely, or could even put it in favor of the other team, which is something you never want to do. So right now, Drow is horrible. I mean, I understand you got the Wraith Band for the regens, but it's probably not the best move to do. I am back, although she's going for a Shadow Blade. I do have a TP scroll, but I wasn't sure where I wanted TP yet. They're all missing, and we have 2 allies soloing lane, so either one of them could have got ganked. We did lose the tier 1 tower for that, so they're probably going to go after Bloodseeker, because he's pushing the furthest without a tower. And as you can see, Alchemist and Nynx are going for it. I decided to stop the first tower push because I saw 2 people were pushing top. And we got Dragonite and Skymage. And it looks like Skymage wants to dive this. He does. But I ulted him while I silenced him. And then I used Glimpse to throw him back there, which the tower promptly killed him. And then, after I used Glimpse to pretty much kill Skymage, Dragonite tried to get out of there and ended up meeting my allies and got fucked over hard. So yeah, great thing about Glimpse is, like I said, when you're 1v1ing heroes, it is perfect to set up, throw them back in towers, either get away from a dangerous situation, or just set up a nice gank. Glimpse is my favorite move by Disruptor. It's the reason why I use him so much. Kinetic Field is great for trapping people, sure. Thunderstrike, great harass. Ultimate's beautiful. But that Glimpse is why I love using him. I love trapping people into ganks. Or throw them back into towers. So now we're all pushing 3 top. I decided to go the low road just in case I ran into somebody, and I ended up running into Sand King. He promptly stunned me, and he uses ultimate, so I decided to trap him there. And so his ultimate was utterly useless, and he ended up dying. Amateur. And there goes Nynx to try to gank me, but I was sticking with Drow. I did not want to be alone when I knew Nynx was somewhere around the wings. And let's see if he tries for it. He does. They end up trying to gank me hard, and they succeeded. We finished Dagon. And Drow about to die. PL comes to the rescue. PL does have a gem now for Nynx, so Nynx is pretty much going to be very ineffective. I now see that PL has his gem, so I'm just going to be sticking really close with him from now on. And Alchemist is doing a pretty good job of just getting out of there. That Vanguard is saving his ass. But I think he's going to get caught. Yeah. Tusk pretty much guaranteed he died there. And the only person they have left is Dragonite, who is woefully underfed. I mean, he only has a Treads, a Soul Ring, and a Stout Shield at 22 minutes almost. That is bad. Only else is a Bracer. So they decided to go up and try to gank him. And of course, I mean, come on. I know he was trying to push the top lane and creep a bit, but with the entire team pretty much missing, he should not have gone that far. But I think he's going to get away. Yep. I don't think PL's going to be able to finish it because he has help coming. Yep. And Mage comes and stops PL from the dive. I decided to go to bottom because I'm seeing that Sand King's going there, and I can easily solo Sand King.
Dire's structures are fortified.
However, the creep wave got pushed, so I was like, crap, I don't want to fight him with the creeps there. So I decided to get rid of some of the creeps, use my Thunderstrike. Got the gold for that. And now that I'm done with my mech, I am going to be going for my Force Staff. Sometimes I like to get Force Staff quicker than the mech, depending on our team situation. And Tusk ended up disconnecting for some reason. I think he had a connection issue. As you can see, they're all wandering mid, and it's not that good. They need to start laning. They need to start pushing something. They're trying to gank, as you can tell by Alchemist just running around. But while they're not ganking, they're not getting any real gold, they're not getting that much experience. And they see me and Drow pushing. Now, I learned from last time that when I'm walking with Drow, she's not that aware. So I started back up so she would follow because I knew that trouble was coming. They were all MIA from us except for top, which I could see for like a brief second. And see, they all decided to walk bottom. They're losing experience, they're losing gold, and I'm switching to go farm more. Not only that, but PL is up top and he's just free farming, which is horrible for them. They needed to stop PL from free farming. And, oh, see, look, they should have been pushing bot tower. They should have pushed it. But, because their creep wave was so far back, they decided they're going to go gank me. And around this time, I decided I was going to hook up with PL because he has a gem. So, they tried to gank us twice, well, me specifically twice, and they failed horribly. So they decided to go through there, and I believe Drow, yeah, Drow was going to meet them, but she ends up facing Nynx, which is probably going to end up ulting and stunning her. Yep. And she is dead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now they're attacking pretty bad. Me and PL are coming from behind. And I decided to trap them and then ult them. So now they are just utterly destroyed. And I saw that Nynx was trying to get away, so I threw him back into the tower because the tower was still attacking him. And that was beautiful. And then Tusk saved me from pretty much Alchemist trying to finish me off while I try to take out Sand King. And although I haven't been getting the official kills for this, I have been at least setting up for my team, which is what you want to do as Disruptor. You don't really want to be a carry. You just want to set up your carries to get monster kills. And I've got my Staff of Wizardry. I almost have enough for the 4 staff, but now that they are all dead, a huge team mistake by them.
Dire's bottom tower is under
We are going to take this tower easily. No contest. Now what they should have done is Nynx and Sand King shouldn't have dove so far around here. They should have stuck more with their teammates because they were split in two, and then Alchemist was somewhere in the middle. Now, we were telling everybody to take out this middle tower because I was confident with PL we could have pushed it, but he said he wanted to take out that tier 2 tower. So, Tusk right here made a huge mistake. You do not die from the enemy team, especially when they're all about to respawn. Because now he is just dead. Completely dead. And I just got my 4 staff, so I really don't want to risk either killing the courier, and Nynx just got another Dagon level. But we did end up taking up their top tower. And again, I want to stick around with PL because that gem is going to be so handy for me. Nynx, if Nynx can't get the jump on me and do his combo, they're going to have a really hard time just like stopping us because I'll just keep setting up my carries to just do as much damage as possible. I was pinging over here, I saw Alchemist in the corner of my eye, but PL decided let's just go through here. We ended up finding Nynx. He did stun us, but I still used my kinetic field, although it was kind of useless. No, it trapped him for a couple seconds. And as you can see here, I ultied and then I glimpsed Sand King. That way he could not use his ultimate on this battle. I wanted to make sure that Drow could live, which he ended up doing. And see, he is back there, but I used my 4 staff to get out of there while Drow cleaned up. And trying to harass them. They're going for me. But again, I'm setting up PL and Drow who are just right by me. And we're over here, we're trying to bait, and Dragon Knight should not have followed me as hard as he did. Great ultimate by Sky Mage. He was able to kill Drow. Drow really needs to be silencing him more, but I don't think he's going to live. Nope, and Tusk cleans that one up. And yeah, their entire team dies again in team battle. Throughout the entire battle, I was able to stay alive, barely, and that's just, it's going to cost them. They weren't able to kill PL or me, and just the combination between us is just killing them. So now, I was telling PL, let's take out mid tower, they're all dead, we have a chance. But PL, he was just farming at the bottom, he wasn't listening, he decided to go jungling, which that kind of annoyed me because it was just not necessary. Alright, so like I said, Glimpse is the last thing you want to max out. You pretty much want to be doing Thunderstrike, Kinetic Field, just one of Glimpse, and yeah, by the way, we get ganked really hard right here because we overextended. We should have backed up. If PL wasn't with us, I should not have been there because there's no way Tusk could have saved me from Assassin or Nynx. So we got Bloodseeker trying to do Rosh because he got double damage. He's doing a lot of damage actually. And well, I'm trying to work it. Now that I got my Force Staff, I'm probably going to do a Shiva's Guard. Because I want more survivability. Just in case I do get hit, I want some more armor to kind of protect me. Because I already have my team. I already have my mana. I already have the mech for them. And got the stout shield right there. Just left it there. That's fine. He probably doesn't need the stout shield anymore. Yeah, he probably wants to keep the axe for the melee bonus. And they decide to go over here, and Sand King decides to pick up the stout shield for whatever reason. And I decided, I took the courier and I put it back because Drow was about to lose the courier. And see, she silenced Alchemist. Alchemist doesn't have any like big spells that you need to worry about. He has a stun, but you need to either silence Nynx for his ultimate, you need to silence Sand King for his ultimate, or even Sky Mage. And Phantom Lancer was able to actually kill the Sky Mage while they were busy chasing Drow. And again, here's a big mistake by them. They are individually fighting Phantom Lancer. That's a horrible move. I decided to come in from the side. I'm waiting for them to kind of spread out. And I was going to go top to kill these two, because I knew they were going to come around. But once I saw Nynx, I wanted to kill Nynx for sure. And Nynx does not know that Phantom Lancer has a gem, and he sure knows it now. So I decided to try to trap him. I put the Thunder Strike on Dragon Knight since he showed up, and Ultimate, so he can't do anything. And a double kill for Phantom Lancer. Actually a triple kill because, yeah, triple kill. He killed Sky Mage earlier. So, right now this is 48 to 30. It's a pretty lopsided battle. Phantom Lancer, 22 kills. This guy is so fed. It's not even funny. They really needed to focus on him, and really the only way that they could kill Phantom Lancer is they had to do it early. Is they had to either get Sentry Wards, Dust, or just a gem. They need to kill him early. He has no escape options. If they would dive me first, kill me, and then dust him, he would pretty much die. Or even just dust him and get him out of the way. If I can't save him, then they just get a free kill on Phantom Lancer. But they did not do that. I don't even think they got a courier this whole game. They did not. This whole game, Dire team was without a courier, which had to have killed them. And now I have extra armor, and with Vlad I actually have 20 armor, which is very, very nice. I decided to mech everybody, so Phantom Lancer has a little bit of armor. They're doing a huge team battle over here. I tried to trap, but I did that wrong. That was a bad kinetic field by me. Dragon Knight just decided to try to tank this for some reason. Now Nynx was around here somewhere, and I wanted to give PL the mech, so I decided to stick with PL. Because I knew Nynx was going to follow me. They ended up getting Bloodseeker, but Nynx got trapped. Ultimate, my combo, just pretty much hurts him. Alchemist is stuck in that as well. And they just got wrecked. They should not have been as far as they were. That was actually a good ultimate by Sky Mage, but it was just too late. His team was already dead, and now he's dead. So I decided, you know what, the whole entire team is dead. For sure we're going to kill those two racks. I'm not sure why Tusk is running all the way back. He did get a Battle Fear, which it's okay. I decided to get a Mystic Staff, and I'm going to push mid. That way we can actually take out multiple towers. We're actually attacking from 3 angles. Drow was pushing top, and Drow, she could have held that. She could have taken that tower down. Sand King is going to go take her. I'm just trying to push it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sand King is trying to ultimate Drow. And really Drow, when he tried to ultimate, she should just silence. She's silencing way too late. She's not really using that skill effectively.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under
And
attack.
wow, look how fed he is. He's probably going for a butterfly. He already has a Diffusal Blade level 2, a Monkey King Bar, and Vlad's. He's a tough hitter. That was a horrible kinetic field by me. I am getting ulted to hell. I decided to Force Staff out of that. And I decided to ult Nynx so he couldn't use his stun on me. And then I decided to glimpse him to get out of there, because he decided to earn me first, and that let me survive. And he ended up dying because I glimpsed him all the way back to Phantom Lancer.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So I decided to head back up once it was safe. We killed pretty much everybody. Sand King, I don't know what he was trying to do. And yeah, this is pretty much a done game. They lost so many team battles.
Middle tower is under
His team, I mean, I guess you can call them new, but they just needed somebody to play support. There was no wards this entire game. This was a wardless game. 100% wardless game. Which is very bad on both of our team's parts. I should have warded a lot more than I did. Things were going so well, I figured as long as I stuck with PL, we were fine. And of course they're just diving and just killing the heroes here. But yeah, my main concern was just to get PL as fat as possible so he could just carry this game. And it worked. It was a great combo. So alright everybody, that was Disruptor, and plus I also kinda cast the pub a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, anything, just leave it in my comment section, and I will see you guys again.
We find this excellent.
My drive for blood has found a donor.